Hey guys, and welcome back to another crime case video. The title for this one, before we go any further, was I killed her because I loved her. The only thing that the killer said during his trial was, I didn't mean to kill Irini. On October 6th of 1966, the entire Greece was shaken from the love crime of the 19-year-old electrician Christoforos Fantis, who strangled his fiancé and future wife, Irini, who was pregnant. So not only he killed his fiancé, he also killed their future child. How can someone do something like that? Then again, don't answer that, because we see things like that every single day, because our society is really fucked up. So the killer had left a note next to the semi-naked body of the girl. I killed her because I loved her. During the medical exam, it was said that the pregnant girl didn't have any signs of resistance. The couple had went to sleep at the house of the mother of the killer when Fantis strangled Zervou with a belt. The reason he committed that crime never was made known to the public. No one knows what changed his mindset and his thoughts towards her and made him commit that crime. The next day, the police arrested Fantis at the toilets of the courthouse of Athens. He was considered guilty for theft, but later on he confessed the crime he had done to his fiancée, and then he tried to kill himself, because that's what killers usually do. They take the easy way out. It's best to kill yourself instead of actually doing the time and paying for your crime. It's not the first case we have seen this. Many killers went to prison and killed themselves, or tried to kill themselves before they got caught and went to prison. So Christoforos Fantis was a troubled character from when he was young. He was a son of two divorced parents since he was a baby. He grew up with his mother and a stepdad who was very, very strict. When they went out for an evening out at a local tavern, he didn't take Christoforos with, because as they claimed, he ate a lot. And one time he had kicked Christoforos out from the bar he had, because he had delivered the wrong order. Now we are heading towards the troubled past, shaken, and that's how you get away with a murder and a crime, because you claim you're mentally ill. And people that are actually struggling with their mental health and are mentally ill don't get the attention and the help they deserve. Fantis was sent 2 times to a social worker because he had been arrested for theft when he was 14. He lost his one eye during game time with his friends. So he left school early and he went to a high school where you choose a job and you go to that school for a job. But he was expelled from there because of his behavior. Ever since he was young, he wanted to have a family, maybe because he didn't have one himself like he wanted to, so he proposed to every girl that he met. June of 1965, he met his first girlfriend, but her parents didn't want him as a son-in-law, so they went to the police and asked them to protect their family from him and to not allow Fantis to go near the family and the daughter, of course. The next year, in 1966, he met Irini, And in order to avoid being turned down from the family and having to go through what happened with the last girlfriend, he kidnapped her. The parents had to approve the marriage of the two young kids, and the two of them bought an apartment in Agios Sostis and lived there together. They were fighting a lot, and Zervou kept leaving their common apartment many times. After each argument, Fantis begged her to come back, and in order to convince her to come back, he had tried to commit suicide 4 times. During the trial, there were a lot of rumors heard about why he ended up struggling his fiancé. Some people claimed that he was on drugs and he was pushing his girlfriend towards being a prostitute, and he killed her so she wouldn't reveal what he was doing to everyone else. Others claimed that that day she had announced that she was pregnant and he didn't want the baby, so he killed her instead. The most popular version is that the couple had fought the night before and Fantis strangled her so she wouldn't leave him. All that was said from the killer and all that is known about the case is that he strangled her with a belt, and he said that he didn't mean to kill her, and you know what all killers usually say: I didn't mean to do it, it was the wrong time, I was not myself, and things like that. This case is not different from others. Like, yes, I can understand why back in the day that case left an entire society shook, because those kind of things were not that common back then as they are today. But still, it's not like news to see a man be violent and hurt a woman. Like the men think that they're superior than women, so it makes sense that they think that they can do whatever they want and get away with it. And most times that's true because the laws don't work the way they are supposed to, so they actually get away with it. And even if they don't, they go to prison and then commit suicide, so in a way they also get away with it. Anyways, that was the crime story for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!